India's solar industry. The government has decided to discontinue the MOOWR scheme, which has been a significant boon for manufacturers by allowing duty-free import of raw materials and capital goods. Shrimi Johnson for more details. Shrimi, good morning. What are you learning?
Yeah, hi, morning, Neeraj. So government has reinforced its stance against providing custom duty deferral benefit to solar power generating companies by issuing a formal notification effective from today. Previously, the authority, restricted such benefit through a circular, which were, contested by solar companies. But the government has now established a legal provision to prohibit duty deferral benefit under this MOOWR scheme for solar power producers. Simply put, Neeraj, now solar power developers who have been importing panels and modules from today onwards cannot avail the benefit of this scheme. This scheme, they have been so far allowed to defer the payment of 44% custom duty and 12% GST till the equipment is put to use for generation of electricity. So the custom department, as a part of Make in India, has allowed the deferral of custom duty on imports of goods used as input in manufacturing for sale of final products within the country as well as for the export. But cashing in on the scheme, the solar industry had started importing inputs and capital goods to generate electricity for sale within the country. So since electricity is exempt from GST, the custom department has notified explicitly today that today onwards, solar power companies were not eligible for this scheme. So notification says that it will discontinue, but however, it's also clarified that, those who are importing these modules for the captive, consumption will be allowed for this scheme, but not for the generation of electricity as such.
Got it.
However, there is no clarity on the retroactive effect of this particular notification, whether these companies who already avail this scheme, they have to, they will be continue doing so or not. It's not clear yet. Yeah.
Okay, so Shrimi, so one aspect which is not clear is whether it's retrospective or no, part one. Part two, Shrimi, I'm throwing this out of the dark at you, but does the department have a sense of how much of the quantum was for captive and how much of the quantum was for electricity generation?
No, actually that,
that data
breakup is, breakup is difficult.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is important. Thanks so much for this, Shrimi. A really important piece of news. By the way, viewers, please remember, for people who are kosher and who are using it for captive use and for the right usage, there is no change, is what Shrimi was saying. It is for companies which were using it for electricity generation, which was probably not allowed earlier, for which it has been disallowed, and it might be retrospective, but we do not have idea of that. But such an important story. Thanks for bringing this out. This is an important one. I wonder if some of the solar players, Waaree, for example, could be out there, are seeing some bit of an impact or no. A lot of them are in the unlisted space, by the way, and will be coming out to getting listed very, very shortly. So bear that in mind. Okay.